Keep going. More power. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay, stand the power right all the way to the top.
Yeah, good job.
At Geratech, the launch of the new generation or big facelift on the Toyota Hilux. I've got Riaan Esterhuysen from Toyota with me over here. Riaan, you're going to show us a few of the real changes and features on the vehicle. So do you want to start pointing out from the front of the car exactly what's changed on this new generation?
Sure, Alan. So here we have the new flagship Legend Grey. This is, as the name kind of represents, this is the pinnacle of the Hilux lineup. So it's a brand new grade. It's not a special edition model anymore, now a standalone premium grade, really aimed at the lifestyle buyer. So I think the first thing to notice are the new slimline chiseled LED headlamps that integrates with this quite imposing and aggressive integrated front bumper design. So you've got
Much more aggressive, isn't it?
Definitely. Bonnet protector, this dual grille, and then an integrated underguard as well that really forms a one-piece kind of visual at the front. So that's the key things up front. The headlamps are now by LED and they have a darkened finish in Legend guise.
Right.
If we move along, another nice feature I particularly like about the vehicle, and this one has done some off-road work as you can see today, is that the over fenders now integrated into the fog lamp bezel. So over fenders, of course, give it that nice powerful stance. New wheel design, they are a darkened metallic finish.
You can't quite see it under all that mud now,
Correct.
but
And then this very interesting textured metallic finish on the door handles and the side mirrors. So from a visual point, that's the most prominent changes up front. Over fenders are continued here. And then this is the Legend RS model, so that stands for roller shutter. That package brings with the integrated sports bar, a motorized roller deck,
which is interesting and works with the central locking, because that's crucial. Yeah.
As part of the RS package, and then part of that RS package is central locking linked tailgate as well, a dust defense kit, LED lighting, and rubberizing on the inside.
Okay, now what we need to just mention is there's a few changes under the bonnet.
Correct. So the other key change here is the power up of the engine. So it's now been boosted to 150 kilowatts and 500 newton meters.
And that is on the 2.8. Let's just, yeah.
The 2.8 Legend 4x4 Auto model. It also has a balance shaft fitted, which has reduced the NVH, noise, vibration, and harness. And I think you saw evidence of that. It is much quieter and much smoother running. So those are the main powertrain changes, recalibration of the automatic transmission as well. And then I think one of the other nice things to point out is the fitment of a complete Toyota safety sense system. So that's adaptive cruise control, the pre-crash system, and all the sub-functions that link in with that.
Those are critical, and to me, I just wish every vehicle would get those features now and finished, because safety is safety and it goes all the way. 100%. But just going back to the engine changes, yes, because we've now taken, as you can see this one, we've played in the mud on the off-road course at Geratech today. And a couple of features that really stood out for me is, first of all, there's been some work on the rear suspension. It is so much smoother, rides so much better, so much more comfortable off-road. My back handled it perfectly well, which is always something that is critical to me. The other thing is they've lowered the revs.
Correct.
So for pure off-roading, lower revs, much easier, downhill descent control, etc.
So the suspension changes, and there's quite a number of them. Different leaf spring rates, revised damping on the shock absorbers, different bushing durometer, different bushing designs throughout, extra insulation on the cabin mounts between the body and the frame to reduce ingress into or vibration intrusion. So those are the kind of the key highlights, and they not only benefit you off-road but on-road as well. So as you say, the ride is much more compliant, much softer, and it's just an overall a more refined, smoother running vehicle.
Absolutely. Riaan, thanks so much. First of all, for a great morning out, 4x4ing and playing, as I like to call it, because I can't call this work. This was play. But great to see upgrades on a vehicle. Look, I mean, you don't sell over 4,000 of these in a month often if it's not a great vehicle to start with, and then you upgrade it and improve it anyway.
And I think just the final thing to add there, that these changes have been brought in line with customer requests, and we're very much customer centric, especially with this product, adapting to what the market wants. And this is the new top of the line leisure model with all the leisure kind of biased features that the market is now heading towards. So available at your local dealer.
Fantastic. Riaan, thanks again.
Thank you, Alan.
Keep your steering wheel nice and straight and foot off the brake, both hands on the steering wheel.